One commodity that has devalued itself tremendously is
I tell you, someone who don't have any trade value, go Smitty.
that would be one Jake Arrieta. Uh,
Baboom.
he's on his 1 year deal, maybe the last year of his major league career. If you ask many people, except for Jake Arrieta, who does not believe this is the end of his career by any means. He says he has a lot left in the tank. He had this. His quote was, "His stuff still plays, but the execution isn't there." Unfortunately for him, the execution is kind of the most important part of that. As he has,
Jake, heads up. Execution is going to get you more money.
Yeah,
and a sustained career.
Yeah, he has executed his career at this point. The last two starts, he's not been able to get out of the second inning. He's given up 13 earned runs in the last 3 1/3 inning, and two of the worst Cubs losses of the season he's been the architect of at the worst times of the year, especially against that game, well-chronicled game against the Milwaukee Brewers that we talked about last week. Just a brutal loss. It just feels like he's the last one to know that his career is over. And it's just, he's got the kind of mentality that he's not going to see it. He's not ever going to see that he should be done. And he's going to have to be told that he is done. And it's unfortunate. He's just got that bullheaded personality that it's not going to work, and he doesn't see it. So I don't know. I think that decision is going to be taken out of his hands. He's got to be moved to the bullpen or someplace out of the rotation. Although maybe it doesn't matter anymore as the Cubs are below 500. Can you see the Cubs keep sending him out there time after time, not getting through the second inning? It's gonna, if it hasn't already, it's gonna be embarrassing every time now. So
and then this made up injury happens.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, I mean that's definitely.
I mean, he said, did you saw the interview, right? Like he's like, oh no, I feel great. I feel I'm healthy. I just, I'm like you said. He said I'm not executing. And then all of a sudden, he's got a. He actually said I felt great on the mound tonight. I'm just not executing. And then all of a sudden he's got a hamstring issue. I mean, that's just the Cubs saying we can't afford to have you out there, even though we are what we are at this point.
Well,
we'd rather have someone who could. We got to see what we got.
Well, and that's a hope, and it's a prudent move. You see it all the time. You saw it a lot with the Cubs and John Lester, where he'd be wearing down in the second half, and they would give him 10, 15 days off on the IL, and then he'd come back and be okay. Maybe that's what they're hoping for, to beyond just saving the embarrassment of seeing Arrieta out there again. Maybe they're hoping he can get a little bit of rest and turn things around, and maybe that is what he needs. And hopefully in that case, because I've been a fan of Jake's, not necessarily a fan of his vaccine stances that I've ripped on him for before, but it just feels kind of like a sad ending. So, I mean, if maybe some rest can help him, I'd be happy to see him come back and be somewhat respectable the rest of the season, but I'm not betting on it.
It'd be funny if they DFA'd him, brought someone up who was vaccinated, and then they met the threshold.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's one way to get to the threshold. I like that. Unfortunately, I don't think they're even close to the threshold.
Yeah, we've
discussed before.
Those numbers are hidden of where they're.
I like where your head's going there, though.